Them get heart attack. 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 Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Hello, Leo. This is your channel messages for the 27th of July. Leo, your channel message is they reaped their own karma. No, watch them burn. No, Leo, you rule entertainment. So I don't know if something was too entertaining for TV or something was too entertaining for the audience you were trying to entertain. And I'm getting something is about to crash and burn. Okay, I'm not sure what karma you did. Maybe you did something for attention and it wasn't true. Leo, I'm getting you for reap what you sow. I'm also getting you're hoping somebody will cover for you. I'm getting they're not going to cover for you, especially if you lied. I'm getting the only way out of this is if somebody back you, co-sign you, say that they were in on it, say that they knew what was happening, right? But I'm getting someone's going to leave you to deal with your karma alone. You know, so yeah. Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Leo. No, Leo, you rule the heart. We're kind of getting somebody going drop dead. We're literally getting a heart attack. Somebody might get a heart attack. We're getting somebody going drop down, drop dead, or something about no oxygen to the brain. If it's not a heart attack, if it's not blood vessels, there's no oxygen to the brain. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Sorry about that. I was drinking something. Leo, we have cigarettes. Maybe that's what caused the heart attack. Or I'm getting that's what caused no oxygen to the brain. I'm getting something about you can reap what you sow. Maybe the cigarette smoking a catch up to you. Are you pissing blood? It's a catch up. You need to stop. Maybe you're smoking knockoff cigarettes. One thing me learn too, if you're going to smoke cigarettes or cannabis, if you can, it's best you buy the expensive ones. All right? It's best you do that. You're not supposed to smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes is not good for you. But you see, if you're going to do it, do not smoke the cheap one them. Maybe that's what you do. You smoke the cheap knockoff cigarette them. The one that are not actually listed in Canada. Is it native? You smoke native cigarettes. Bitch, you're going to piss blood. You're going to piss blood, sweetheart. Where you smoke? BB? You're smoking BB? You're smoking Canadian Red? You're smoking Canadian Lights? Bitch, you're gonna piss blood. You're smoking native cigarettes. Native cigarettes will kill you. Bitch, they're native. You don't know that? You don't know that? You don't do that. I better you try for Paul Malaria. Paul Jean-Pierre. Mal Paul. I better you try for Mal Paul it. Or something like that. Or try to get some expensive ones. Do not smoke the Canadian Light. Don't smoke the Canadian Red. Don't smoke the Canadian Menthol. Bitch, why you smoking BB? You're gonna piss blood. You smoke knockoff native cigarettes. Don't do that. It's all fuck you. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Leonardo DiCaprio. No? Oh, I'm sorry. London. I think of Leonardo. London Deuces. Dolly. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. I hope you're doing great, sweetheart. Right? If you have to indulge. As a matter of fact, here's what I think. No. Some of the vape them dangerous. But I feel like if you smoke a pack of cigarette a day, you see if you buy a vape, it would have lasted for a week. This is what I think. No, I'm not promoting you to smoke anything electronic, but the reason why you got through a pack of cigarette a day is because your nicotine level I get higher and higher and higher. And cigarettes don't come the same way cannabis come. Cannabis and alcohol goes by percentage. You have 7% alcohol, 13% alcohol, 50% alcohol. In cannabis, you have 8% THC, you have 10% THC. Nicotine don't come in percentage. Once you smoke it, you smoke it. When you drink alcohol, if beer, me never hear people say I've been drinking beer and I don't feel drunk anymore. Them always drunk off of the same beer. Nicotine is not like that. You'll smoke one cigarette a day and it jump to 2 and it jump to 3. Sometimes you have to increase the cigarette usage to get high. Not alcohol. Once you drink the same percentage every time, you will get high. cannabis, if you become tolerant, you have to go higher in percentage. And if you usually, okay, you see, if you smoke cannabis, if people who smoke cannabis, usually your blood level will be from 0 to 30%. You see, once you see that fucker vape, like me, sometime, no, we're gone to like 98%. We're gone at 75%, which is very, very high tolerance. A lot of these, it was something that fall. So anytime, like me, my tolerance is so fucking high with cannabis. It higher fuck. Me, I smoke like 98%, 95%. You know, maybe if I stop smoke for a really long time, like for not a long time, bitch. If I stop smoke for like a couple of days, couple of weeks, then you can. You see once you see people smoke cannabis and them roll it, for them percentage is actually low, very very low. You see once you see the cannabis a vape or them once them a vape or them a roll cannabis with shatter or other things, them tolerance higher fuck. Cigarettes, it don't have, you can't get no higher in you can't go to a store and say sell me this percentage of cigarettes because this not work. You will smoke 2 pack a day. Not 2 pack as in 2 packs of sugar. I mean you'll smoke like 2 to 3 packs a day because your blood, the tolerance level will get higher. Now vape is kind of what vape can get the highest vape will get the highest nicotine. And it will last longer than a pack of cigarettes. So again, Leo, your message was, oh Jesus, wait. Leo, your message was what I say it was? They reaped their own karma, right? Now watch them burn. So I'm getting something started off with cigarettes. Did you offer somebody a cigarette? Did you smoke cigarettes while somebody was sleeping? I remember when me young, my brother would have wake me up out of my sleep for random reasons. Cause my brother kind of into torture. Him is a weird motherfucker. Him into torture a little bit. I remember one time him always awake. He would wake me up and ask me questions. And if you know about medieval times, that's how you did torture somebody, or that's how the CIA train you. They're gonna wake you up out of your sleep. One time, I never know if to control it. They like for example, you might be sleeping and you get a phone call. And you answer the phone call in your sleep. Sometimes I never mean for answer it. Sometimes I never want to talk to the person. My brother used to do things where I would have been sleeping and he just wake me up out of my sleep and ask me a question. One time he wake me up and I said to him, pass the cigarette. I never smoked cigarette at that time and I don't know why I said it. But obviously there was something happening with me that I did not know. So Leo, me getting something started off with cigarettes. Or me getting a cigarette to catch up to you. Me getting your piss blood. Or your heart. I was getting a heart attack. Let's go. We also have Jewish. Okay, so some Jewish people and some cigarettes. Leo, we're getting some cigarettes and some Jewish people. What you do? That's a witchcraft. Because the average Jew don't smoke cigarettes. Not unless them come from New York. And them come into Canada to have Shabbat. Then they will ask you to light a cigarette in the fucking Jewish kitchen. Unless them come from America, usually, me not know. Me getting something one Leo man that connected some Jewish people and something about cigarettes. Me get some cigarette and some Jewish people. We also have Bible. We have Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo. It also rules Gemini. And we have Illuminati. Yeah. Something about some cigarettes. Something started with some cigarettes. Are you dreaming that people are offer you a cigarette? Don't take the cigarette in your dream. Don't take it. I have multiple dreams where people who I think was my friend and family members, them keep offer me cigarettes in my dream for smoke, or them ask me for one. I say, why you ask me for that? It's like, what the fuck is happening? Me getting some starts off with cigarettes. Me getting some weird. No, me know cigarette. Them use cigarette for witchcraft and demonology. And them will use cigarette for madio. You will start take up cigarette buds off of the ground and smoke. You ever see some people when they're out of cigarette, they will start look on the ground for cigarette. They will do this. You find a burn cigarette or a half smoke cigarette. They will look on the ground for find it and take it up and just light it and start smoke it. We're getting something started off with cigarettes. We're getting you're going a dangerous territory. Now, while cannabis can cause induced schizophrenia sometimes, cigarettes, oh, that is this territory. You're gone in this now. We're getting Leo, your karma, I'll catch up to you. We're getting something started off with some cigarette. Maybe you introduce somebody to cigarettes. Maybe somebody got clean off cigarettes. Or we're getting some cigarette, man. Some cigarette argument. Okay, let's go. One more. We have Rastafarianism. Rasta don't usually smoke cigarettes. For telling the truth, you know. Them smoke cannabis. They don't smoke cigarettes. So we do know that the Jewish came out and Rastafarianism came out. I don't know of Jews, Orthodox Jews, no. Not unless them young. Like the young one them. And yeah, the young one them wear kippah, them are teenagers, or the young adults or college, maybe them will smoke cigarettes. But real Jewish man, no. No. I'm not swear upon it, but no, they don't smoke cigarettes. They don't even smoke cannabis. They will drink. Don't smoke cigarettes. You're mad, that nasty. Rastafarianism. You're mad. You can't get a Rasta no blood clot cigarette for smoke. Bitch, you're crazy. You can't get them grabber either. Maybe, it could be that. Because grabber is like cigarette, you know. Is it grabber? It could be grabber. Leo, did something happen using grabber? Yeah, use grabber, hot grabber. Maybe that's how it starts. Me getting a karma catch up to you. If that's not it, me getting your smoke native cigarettes. Don't do it. You're gonna dead fast. When you die fast as fuck, bitch, you gonna be pissing blood. Let's go. I better you try if you can. I better you try for smoke expensive one. The vape dangerous sometime though. But me getting your tolerance, I get high. That's what happen. Or me getting something about to introduce somebody to cigarettes. Or you and somebody to share a cigarette. Like I said, the first time I had a cigarette, my boyfriend gave me. Me getting a solid start. Or something about somebody that smoke cigarette while you're asleep. Okay, let's go. First card out, Leo, is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is usually a crowd. It's a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people have the same problem. But you smoke Canadian Red. You're smoking Canadian Classic. You smoke Canadian Lights. You got piss blood. You're gonna have lower back pain. It's gonna affect your kidney fast. These are knockoffs. This is basically garbage cigarettes. The nicotine what in it, it's basically a pile of nicotine what up on the floor, what then pack it into those cigarettes. It's not like Paul Mal, so it name? Jean-Pierre. Not Jean-Pierre, like I don't remember them name. Come in there smoke cigarettes. Me don't know where you smoke, but me getting to affect your heart now. Alright? Or me getting everybody a complain about the same thing. Me gonna have weird dreams. All I know. Me getting everybody who smoke cigarette, them connected to Leo. And me getting Leo something. Me know sometimes them will ask us if you have a cigarette. And them kind of mean them want to have sex with you. Because in the shelter, me they kind of see a weird thing. Where them will ask, you have cigarettes? And the girls will say, yeah, but it's upstairs. And the guy follow her upstairs, but them really gonna go fuck. It could be something like that. Like cigarette is code name for something else. Right? But me getting a lot of people saying the same thing. They might say, yes, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Or Leo, me getting a lot of people are gonna watch your karma happen to you. We also have the sun card. All right, me getting, yeah, Leo, that's you. The sun is you. Were you smoking cigarettes when you were pregnant? Something like that. That's how you that's why your kid come out depressed. That's why we have a ghost here, so don't worry. Maybe that's why your kid come out weird or depressed or manic. It could be because them say cigarettes is a gateway to Satan. You don't want to smoke cigarettes while you're pregnant. You expose your baby to Satan. Let's go. We have the 7 of Swords. We also have the Empress. And we have the 7 of... So we have 77 here. That's a trap. We're getting something about you being hooked on... Something can't happen unless you're hooked on cigarettes. We're getting some about cigarettes, Leo. We're getting some about... It could be something about you're buying cigarettes for underage people. You buy cigarette for teenagers or something like that. It could be something about you stealing cigarettes. You thief somebody's cigarette, you thief the box. Maybe you're up on TTC and you see a box of cigarettes on the TTC. If it's not TTC, me getting you see a random box of cigarettes somewhere and it's full. And you say to yourself, this must be my lucky day. Is your lucky day to die? Don't smoke it, it lays. That's the new trap. The new trap is you can see an unopened or open cigarette left somewhere. The whole of that shit lays. Maybe that's what somebody was trying to do to you. You're getting somebody left some cigarette around you to see if you're gonna take it, or you're gonna take one or smoke one. Bitch, that lace, you're gonna drop down and dead. We're getting them to try to trap you that way. Now the Empress is here, and we do know that the reason cigarettes will kind of dry out your skin. Cigarettes also keep you dehydrated. That's why a lot of people smoke cigarettes. If them skin don't look very like crack like, then them usually slim. Because cigarettes dehydrate you a lot. Okay, it could be some about dehydration. You're badly dehydrated. But we have the 7 of Wands and we have the 7 of Swords and the Empress in the middle. Yeah, we're getting something about a trap. We're getting something about theft, this trap, something about cigarettes and a baby. You're smoking cigarettes around. It could be kids, it could be babies who are getting secondhand smoking. And the baby them are coming for breathing problem. And you don't know why. Me getting the Leah now tell you. Me getting the Leah bring the baby into the doctor's office. And them say the baby have breathing problems. And maybe the baby have a mask on. Or the baby I use a pump. Or incubator. Me getting is because somebody has smoked cigarettes around the baby. The baby is suffering from secondhand smoking. That's what happening. I'm not sure if somebody's saying that you were smoking around your child. Okay, but we have the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. That is, you get set up. We're getting you get set up. Somebody will set you up. They might offer you a cigarette. Don't take it. It might be, or you're out with friends and they might have smoke around you. Don't make them blow a cigarette smoking in your face. Leave where they are. Maybe you'll feel pressure to take one puff. One puff is all you need for the devil to come for you. And if you don't know the devil, I'm telling you, that's the beginning of the blood clot ending of your life. You know how much people life mash up because them smoke cigarettes? Snoop Dogg is still Snoop Dogg smoking cannabis. Wiz Khalifa is still Wiz Khalifa smoking cannabis. Some of these people, them life mash up because them smoke cigarettes. And them never know the spiritual aspect will come with cigarettes. And also, it hurts your body. It will hurt your heart. It hurts your lungs. And chronic smokers of cigarettes usually end up in a hospital more than cannabis chronic smokers. If you study a man who smokes cannabis every day, study a man who drink every day, and study a man who smokes cigarettes every day, after 3 months, the man who smoked the cigarettes body are gonna be the most damaged. The second up will be the man who drink. Theme body going to be secondly damaged. The one who come dead last is the one who smoke cannabis. Because cigarettes have that tar in it. That's what latch on your lungs and cause your arteries to clog. THC don't latch on your lungs. You ever smoke cigarette, it have a black tarry thing? That's what they on your lungs. Cannabis, you will inhale smoke, but sometimes if you buy certain cannabis, how you know the cannabis good? When you buy these cannabis what don't hurt you, it burn white. Sometimes when you smoke the cannabis, you see if it white, the ash it turn to white ashes. Once the ashes of the cannabis white, almost 0 side effects will be left at your body. Because you're smoking something that has been grown, and the way how it will grow like how you grow a yam. It's like how you grow one yam and eat the yam, you grow potato without pesticides. You know, sometimes when you eat potatoes and carrots and seasoning will have pesticides on it, you get sick. Sometimes forget the cannabis for hurry up and reap, they will spray things on it. Sometimes when you burn the cannabis, you see the ashes, the cannabis will look brown to green. You see, if you smoke it and it whites, you're safe. That going to cause the least damage to your lungs and body and heart. It's not Miss Medical Advice YouTube. But if you line up a cigarette smoker, a drinker, and a cannabis smoker, make all of them indulge in the same thing as a study for 3 months. The cigarette smoker body will be the damage S. The second damage will be the drinker. The third will be the cannabis smoker. Again, something starts with cannabis, or something started with nicotine. They need if they get hooked on nicotine. Me remember one time when we in the shelter system, I couldn't stop smoke cigarette. I couldn't stop. I couldn't try. I gotta get up and try. I try. Them say, yeah, get the patch. Get all of this. And then one day I wake up and I say, I'm not smoke this shit no more. And I said, the man them, who did I try for? Look at me. I never like them. And I said, all of them have in common, they smoke cigarettes. And then when I start smelling the cigarette them on the man, I said, no, I don't want it no more. I'm just stop cold turkey. I never need no zin or no fucking patch. I just want better, right? No, maybe you are trying to stop smoking and you can't. Me getting, but you're sick. Me getting is like you have pee blood and you still can't stop. Me getting you have chest pain. And it's like every time I get chest pain, you say, this is it. Michael Jackson, this is it. And me getting the chest pain reside and gone back to smoke again. And a lot of people who smoke cigarettes and the cigarette catch up on your health, you don't want to go to the doctor. Because the doctor going to ask you, do you smoke cigarettes? And you're going to say, yeah. And then the doctor going to be like, well, that's the obvious reason why you're here. But you don't want to stop. You just want to fix it for continue. Leo, me getting something fall apart, Leo. Me getting something about a Leo, something about cigarettes, something about this baby. Let's go. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, me getting something about your mother. Does your mother smoke cigarettes? I know a lot of people will mix cigarettes in them cannabis. And if them don't use cigarettes, they will use grabber, which is way higher. It's a higher potency than cigarettes. It could be something like that. It start with grabber. We don't smoke that shit. Nasty fucking, it smell like pussy. It smell like fish. Fuck that shit. Let's go. We also have the High Priestess. Yeah, me getting something about this baby. Me getting like, yeah, bring the baby to the hospital and you're not, the baby asthmatic. Yeah, smoke around the baby, Leo. They might take the kid from you. Me, the High Priestess with the Sun card. Me getting somebody know exactly what's wrong with your kid. You smoke cigarette around your kid. And your kid up on asthma pump. Or your kid have a baby mask. Usually when kids need salbutamol, the kids them don't know how to. So you put a mask, a baby mask over them face, and then you attach the salbutamol pump to the mask and you spray it and make the baby them inhale it. Me get to get wonder why your baby have breathing problem. What happened to your baby? They must smoke cigarette around your baby. I don't know who this is. Me getting something about a cancer. We have the Knight of Swords. We also have the Ace of, yeah, me getting them why you smoke cigarettes. Me getting them know why you smoke cannabis. Them why you smoke cigarettes. You have to get hooked on nicotine, Leo. But me getting something about your karma catch up to you. Because maybe somebody figure out something. Like me getting, like, they must say, yeah, something about you have to smoke cigarettes. Because me getting, maybe you're out on the road and people keep a smoke cigarette around you. I mean, I don't know if you're inclined to ask them for one, or you just start by a pack. Something like that. Me getting you get pressured for smoke, not cannabis, cigarettes. Something like that. One more. And we also have the Knight of Cups. Me getting something about a lot of people, Leo. Or something about, like me getting like, I don't want to say I pass away, but I get chronically. Do you blame somebody for introducing you to cigarettes? Like you blame your girlfriend? Like I say, no, so I never smoke cigarettes. It's my girlfriend gave me, and ever since she do it to me, I just can't. It's her fault. Maybe that's what it is. Me getting you introduce cigarettes to somebody as a means of controlling them or something like that. I'm getting it a backfire. I'm getting something is burning. It's a burn up. I don't know if you are burn up, you get hot or your stomach are burn. Maybe something is burning up. And it's not Jonas Brothers. I'm burning up for you, baby. It's not Jonas Brothers who's fucking burning up. Let's get some of these cards and we're gonna leave it here. Leo, you know your story more than I do, okay? We have decision. Yeah, you have a decision to make. You need to give it up. Can be getting you get sick, or me getting you need somebody to get hooked on it again. Can be getting time a run out, or the spell was broken. Maybe somebody was under a deep sleep, a deep spell, where you could have taken advantage of them sexually, physically, emotionally, because they must smoke cigarettes. Because cigarettes lower your inhibition. You won't retaliate as much. You give them cigarette for smoke. They will never retaliate. Never. They will take that fucking abuse. They will work long hours without complaining. They must smoke cigarettes. We also have grief. Yeah, me don't want to say you're gonna die, Leo, but grief. Yeah, me getting like it a catch up to you. Or me getting you use cigarette in a witchcraft. And me getting now somebody's free of it, the nicotine or the spell. Me getting something gonna end for you. Something like that. We also have the dead. We have grief and the dead. Yeah, Leo. Something I burn up. One more. Confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I could say all I can say, big on the side. Says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I know when I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna give you part 2 of my confessions. First, I blow my nose and I wipe it on your cat. And I lie, yes, that just makes you look fat. Anyway, let me say today, keep on doing my I'm sorry, Leo. This is not a joking matter. Because you need to change up something, or you need to just limit your cigarette use. Cause the dead, Leo, me getting you're dead, Leo, you're die. I'm getting you just, it's like you're saying, it's okay, I must smoke myself to death. Leo, me kind of getting me getting as something you would do. You would do it. Me getting Bible is here. Me getting I never thought the spell would have been broken. Me getting the person brought the spell. And apparently the devil had come for you. Because that wasn't a part of the deal. I'm going to leave it here, Leo. We're going to the next reading. I think, I don't know if I can do the next reading because my battery very, very low. So I might end the readings here. If not, I'll be back soon. Okay, Leo? I'll be back.